You are...
Crap. I'm sorry. The note I need is...
10 minutes getting ready.
Sorry.
And the second I hit the on button...
Want to go get my note for me out of the other room?
Yes, I want that more than anything.
Well, I've got all this crap in my lap now and I can't get up.
Oh, my goodness.
I need it for later rest.
It's going to be one of those episodes.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's going to be a wonderful episode.
It's going to be easy.
Another...
The other room.
Another... What?
This room.
Wow, there's an echo in here. Anyhow, here's your note.
Thanks.
Here's your pen.
What do I need a pen for?
I can't imagine, but...
Okay. Ow! Effing zipper! Man, I'm ready to put this couch out on the street. And all the cushions and pillows that came with it. All right, go.
Welcome to the Vices Interimo 30 Minutes to Kill podcast.
You are listening to the Vices Interimo show, 30 Minutes to Kill, more or less. A horror entertainment podcast featuring horror, suspense, and psychological thrillers. You can find us on iTunes, Stitchers, Podomatic, and just about anywhere. Type in Vices Interimo, VICIS-INTERIMO. I'm your host, Michael Mad Saxon Jones, here with my lovely wife, Lori, and we're going to do episode 301, Get Out.
Portions of this podcast are made possible through the patronage of great people like At Lonely Bob, Big Albi, and Goldafish. Since we are trying to grow our podcast in every way possible, even if you can't be a patron, you can still help us grow by liking, commenting, and subscribing to the podcast. Also, you can show your support by proudly placing our Vices Interimo sticker where everyone can see it. Send me your address in a private message and I will mail you your very own sticker anywhere in the world free of charge. My email is madsaxon, with 2 X's at yahoo.com. That's madsaxxon at yahoo.com. Thanks for your support. It means a lot.
Yeah.
301.
Amazing. So we generally got 4 segments to each show. Lay to Rest, where we recap any old information from previous shows. A movie review of a featured movie. Like I said, it's Get Out. Garbage In, Garbage Out, where we talk about movie, TV, anything else that we may have caught that isn't necessarily horror. And we'll end with a Crawling Chaos, a topic or factoid, something we've never talked about on the show before. Sometimes silly, sometimes serious, most always chaotic. So for Laid to Rest, I'm actually prepared and have some notes. This one's going back to, to Silver Bullet. So it's going back a couple episodes. And I meant to, and I actually mentioned in the notes, you can find the notes, of course, on Podomatic, but I mentioned in the notes that Tracker's Mill, the place where the cycle of the werewolf, or the story of the cycle of the werewolf for Silver Bullet takes place in the Stephen King universe, is actually connected to Stand By Me, or the novelette The Body, by train tracks. That's right down, that's just the next train stop down from Tracker's Mill and so on. I don't know, maybe that's not interesting. Anyhow, what did you have?
That's something.
Okay.
What did I have for Laid to Rest?
What did you have to lay to rest?
Well, our last episode was our big clown extravaganza.
Yes.
And because people aren't sick to death enough of hearing about clowns and all the information dump we did last time, I have even more.
Even more?
But it's actually a little bit different. This week I listened to a lot of talk radio. Anyway, the afternoon talk show that a lot of times I have on actually had a real live clown on there, and they were interviewing him. They were asking him, they asked him all kinds of things. We're not going to go nuts or anything, but it's his job. He's a regular guy.
Okay.
He wanted to make that very clear.
Okay.
There was a lot of great things they asked him, but his name is Gilly, and you can actually find him on LosAngelesClownCompany.com.
Okay.
They asked him, what are some of his pet peeves in the clown world? He said this is one of his least favorites. Somebody's saying to him, "Oh my gosh, you're a clown? I know somebody else who's a clown. You guys should meet. Oh my gosh, you guys would love each other." And he's like, "Do you say that to your plumber? Oh my God, you're a plumber? I know another plumber. You guys need to get together. You'd really enjoy each other."
They say that if you're a magician. So I wonder if it's any of the performing
arts. I'm sure
that's
I don't know.
It's similar, but no, not the same.
Just because you're in the same field doesn't mean you're going to be the best of friends. So he's like, "That is so irritating. Like, stop saying that to me." I'm a little I guess in his world, probably a lot of people know clowns. Because I was going to say it's a little weird that he's had people say that to him that many times.
Right, I gotcha. Okay.
He says, he's a clock out kind of clown. It's his job. He's not always
He doesn't
clowning.
live it 24 hours a day.
Yeah,
okay.
He said, so those people irritate the crap out of him too.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of funny.
Do something funny.
You just can't shut it off.
Yeah.
And you are a clown, it's so much your life. He sounds like a really great clown. He gets a ton of work. So, I thought that was good to hear too. And I guess that's what made me think, I'm going to talk about this guy, because we ended our show last week with, what's the future of clowns, and is there room for clowns still in our society? There might be.
Well, I think there is. I think there's going to be, like I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, he's a pretty down-to-earth clown. He said, "I don't do any crazy clown voices." Who does that? He was like, "What's wrong with these people?" So he sounded pretty cool, actually.
People need to meet more people like him. Then more.
Yes, yeah, it was great. I really enjoyed his interview. I wished I could go back and hear the whole thing again. But he said he does a lot of birthday parties.
Okay.
Kids don't run away screaming.
Okay.
He's available. He gets a ton of work.
Mm-hmm.
He did a 50th birthday party kind of recent.
Okay.
He's like, that's always a little weird, because it's it's my wife's 50th birthday and she'd love to have a clown. So I could see myself doing
that.
We might have to call Gilly.
I was going to say, after our discussion, your birthday coming up and everything.
Yeah, I at least want a clown cake.
Well, we'll see what we can do about getting a clown cake.
Okay, he said he was a ring bearer at weddings. So people actually ask him to come be their ring bearer at their weddings.
Yeah.
And it's not, and he said, and it's cool. It's not like they're not making fun. It's funny and fun, but in a positive way.
Right. Well, maybe, I don't want to put it on you, but I was going to say maybe your idea of there isn't a place for clowns anymore. Maybe our vision is skewed because we don't have that widened experience of them. You know what I mean? Other more positive. We're in the horror genre, realm, whatever. So therefore,
I love to think that they're still going to be out there, and it was really encouraging hearing this guy talk.
I gotcha.
And then the last thing that he was talking about, because they were like, "What is the weirdest request you get?" And he said it's actually kind of disturbing how often people call him and say, "I want you to scare the crap out of my kid," and
so they're conditioned.
He's like, "No." Yeah, people
will
just
not
think,
do that.
What does that say about those parents? He has a lot of people call him and say, "I want you to be in my kid's room when they get home from school, hide under their bed or in the closet or something, and I want you to scare the crap out of them."
Wow.
Who does that to their children?
I don't know. It sounds like there's an opening in that. I might have a new line of work.
You could get a ton of work, apparently. What is wrong with our sick society? It's fine, keep it in the horror movies and stuff, but don't bring it into your house and traumatize your children. Sick people.
I'd be afraid of getting whacked with something or hit or kicked.
Yeah. He said that too. He doesn't, I mean, and he always tells people, no, I'm not going to, like that. He's not going to do that. And yeah, if you're going to be a scary clown popping out and scaring people, you better be ready to be knifed or knocked out with a bat, or people are going to defend themselves. They take this stuff serious.
Yes, just ask Jeremy. I don't know if I actually thanked him last week, and so if he was the one that brought up Jeremy K about the having the bozo, the punchy, yeah. So, and I'm hoping that Goldafish got a chance to catch it. She said Clown was coming on this past Saturday. Hopefully she got it, got a chance to enjoy it.
Yes, let us know what you thought.
Yes, absolutely. Anything else for...
No, I think I better lay to rest the whole clown thing.
All right. Yeah. We'll put that away for a couple of weeks or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got your toothbrush?
Check.
Do you have your deodorant?
Check.
Do you have your cozy clothes?
Got that.
What?
Do they know I'm black?
Should they?
You might wanna,
Mom and Dad, my black boyfriend will be coming up this weekend. I just don't want you to be shocked that he's a black man.
I ain't never seen you like this before, bruh.
Meeting families, taking road trips. Don't come back all bougie, man.
Come back, got your damn pants up to your damn stomach.
So you guys coming up from the city?
Yeah, we're just heading up for the weekend.
Can I see your license, please?
He wasn't driving.
I didn't ask who was driving. I asked to see his ID.
Call me Dean and hug me, my man.
So how long has this been going on, this thing? We hired Georgina and Walter to help care for my parents. When they died, I couldn't bear to let them go.
Do you smoke in front of my daughter?
I'm gonna quit.
She'd take care of that for you.
How?
Hypnosis.
I'm good, actually.
You ready for this?
I'm back in the beat.
So look, I go do my research. Apparently, a whole bunch of brothers been missing in this suburb.
But it's cool.
Bro, how you not scared of this, man?
Good to see another brother around here.
Chris was just telling me how he felt much more comfortable with my being here.
Get out. Sorry, man.
Get out!
Yo! Rose, we gotta go.
Is everything okay?
Rose, the keys. Just get the keys.
I don't know where they are.
Rose!
Sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
Mom, it's a terrible thing to waste. Terrible thing to waste.
There's too many white people, I get nervous.
No.
Mom, it's a terrible thing to waste.
Get Out. Any initial comments on this movie?
No.
Okay. I wanted to like it better
Me too.
than I did.
Okay, I'm going to agree with that.
Okay, but I'm going to now continue on
Oh, okay.
and just say that I should let you read the synopsis before we start discussing it, I guess.
Okay, well, Get Out, it was 2017. Yeah, it came out earlier this year in the spring or something.
Yeah.
All right. Already uneasy about meeting his girlfriend's parents for the first time, Chris's anxiety doesn't diminish once he gets to their posh suburb and learns that young African-American men like himself have been vanishing from the spot. What?
Yeah,
who writes this stuff?
I don't know. Why do we read it?
Because men and women have been missing, and what does it mean from this spot?
It's from, okay.
They're ending up in this spot.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That was a terrible synopsis.
Yeah.
But it captures part of it.
Okay. That was it? That was the whole synopsis?
That's it.
Okay, well, that was an awful synopsis.
Unless IMDb has a better one. Let's try this.
Click on the next tab.
Oh, well, I'm already there. I'm like way ahead of you. It's time for young African-American to meet with his white girlfriend's parents for a weekend in their secluded estate in the woods. But before long, the friendly and polite ambiance will give way to a nightmare. Okay, the friendly and polite ambiance, I'm sorry, I didn't feel that at all. I was so annoyed